Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new video by myself, Mr. Feudal. Today, we're going to be taking a little look at kingdoms and castles. Now, this is a cool little set builder that I recently picked up a few days ago on Steam, and I've been playing the hell out of it. I've been playing it more than Life is Feudal, which is a wee bit of a kick in the nuts. However, this is a fantastic little city builder. I'm going to show you guys what it's like, because I feel it's something that it's a game that really everybody should be playing right now, because the guys who make this are continually updating it. It's not an early access game, it's a fully released game. There is no early access title branded onto this. So this is a fully released game with very, very little bugs that I have found and other people have found on the forums. So let's wire in, shall we? So we'll start a new game. So we can start on a Paxlon, Sommern and Vintar. So this is sandbox, easy, which is kind of, realistically, it's the normal game where you get less raiders and less dragons, but you still get those threats. However, if you play hard, well, more raiders and more dragons, and people will get upset and they'll leave. So what we'll do to save us from being completely chewed up and to show a wee bit of the castle defense side of this, we're going to the Sommern, the easy, or it should really be medium. Let's accept that. Now check this out, you can actually look about your map. See, if you use your WASD or arrow keys, you can have a look around your starting area. Now let me tell you a little bit about the area itself. See these green tiles here, these kind of yellowish washed out green, these are unfertile tiles. Basically you can't put farms on them. These are fertile tiles and these are very fertile tiles. Basically these green ones will give a base of 6 plus 2, and I think the green ones will give a base of 6 plus 4. So we'll be producing even more at an extensive rate. As you can see, we've also got stone, we've got iron, this kind of brown rock right here. These black rocks are unusable stone. You can clear them, but you need specific resources and specific things to actually clear them. Now I'm looking around and this area actually looks pretty cool. You can change it by clicking on the change button, or you can accept it. But for right now, this area looks pretty ideal to me. We've got a nice big area of fertile land, lots of trees, we've got some units of rock and units of iron. We can always branch across to this island right here. So let's start on this island, shall we? Except we'll call it Grimheim, after my Life is Feudal claim on my series, which has abruptly come to a close. I'll be starting a new one soon. I hope you guys join me for that. It'll be a little bit different than the last. So we can also choose our banner. We can be the lion, we can be the sword with the kind of dragon scale, we can be the raven, or we can be the dice. Now, I'm not a gambling man and I like ravens because I've got a couple tattooed on my arm. So I think I'm going to go for the red ravens. Here we go. So, how do we start this game? We need to go to castle and we need to build our keep. A keep is your starting point for this game. Now, you can actually build it anywhere, well, apart from, in amongst all these stones, but you can clear some of these trees here. So I'm going to place right there. So there we go, we've got 12 wood to start off with, we have 5 villagers, we have 1 idle, and we have 0 beds. Now we need more beds, and we need farms quickly. So let's quickly chop up some wood. Let's also put down some roads, because roads are important in this game. They expand and will allow us to gather more resources from different areas. So what I'll do is I'll put a road right round my keep. We can actually speed this up a wee bit. Let's increase the speed. Let's increase by a little bit. There we go. We're getting even more wood through. +2 each time we cut down a tree. And that will be stored at our keep. As you can see, there's our little stockpile there. And there's our little stockpile of food. That is wheat, I believe. I believe it is wheat. Not 100% sure. So let's start off with planting some farms. We'll put 3 down. And what we'll do is we'll put that road right round. Now I have been playing this off camera. I've been playing this religiously the past couple of days, and I've been loving every minute of it. Even when I have a full castle designed and a full castle built, there's still loads to do. There's still loads and loads to do. Now, eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear away these unusable stones because they actually just take up room. That's us heading into winter. Winters are quite short in the easy game. So let's continue with our roads. Everybody wants houses to begin with, and I understand that everybody will want houses, so let's build 2 little houses. There we go. So we've got 2 houses, and we'll have maybe 9 farm plots here. What I'll do is I'll close these. You do have the ability to close specific structures to basically stop working them. A wee bit like Banished or Civ City Rome. Some of those games I do actively play as well. So there we go, we're cutting down more trees. We just have to complete these 2 wee bits here and we'll have a road right round our keep. Now as you expand in size and size and township, I mean, this will actually be built up. It'll start to have towers, it'll start to look a wee bit more majestic looking. We have our first house, we have 5 residents, we have 5 beds. Surprisingly enough, that's fitting 5 beds. I wonder how they're doing it. Maybe it's bunk beds. I want a bunk bed. Right, so we're building the next house here. Now, as you can see, my lord, no one is available to work on our new construction. We need to close. So we've done that. We've closed this area off. And some of our residents... Oh, they've not cut that fully. That must have grown back quickly, actually. So we've got 2 people working, right? So that takes away from these villagers here. We had 3 or 4, yeah, we had 2 or 3 builders building these houses. And now we have 1 person, as you can see. He's busy chopping down a tree. And what he'll do is he'll now go and build that because we had an idle villager. We can now also host 5 more people because we have 5 more beds. So we have a little farming town so far. But what we're going to be planning to do is we're going to plan to make this entire island a fortress. And what we'll have is we'll have a few bridges going across, and what will happen is we'll use this island to produce all of our resources, and this will be like our townstead area. So as you can see, we have 3 new people that have arrived. They found satisfactory homes, so they have moved in, and it's in this house right here. There's 3 of 5 in here. We now have 3 idle villagers. We can now free up that little farm there. As you can see, he's away at work. He's now working away. Now, we need stone next. Stone is the next important resource. So let's build a road all the way down here. All the way down. And we'll put a branch there. And we'll put a branch right there. I'm leaving these tiles unmarked because I want to put a quarry here and a quarry here. You can have a maximum of 2 quarries adjacent to a stone tile. Same with an iron one. Now this is the easy mode. Now I'm going to be susceptible to Viking raids and potential dragon here or there. So let's put down a few more houses because we need more residents to settle in this area. What we'll need to do is we'll need to go around and cut these as well, but we'll use a specific building for that. We'll use a forester, but we need stone. That is why I've created these roads towards them. So we'll get our industry. Oh, never mind. We don't have enough wood for that. We'll have to cut down some more trees in order to get a quarry going. But there you go, guys. Look how pretty it looks. I mean, it doesn't look like much. It's not a graphically intensive game, but it's still pretty looking. It's still a very pretty looking game. As you can see, they're working their farms just by walking about, just by hovering over them. But we've got maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 bits of road to go, and then we'll be able to build our quarry. So let's speed up even more. Let's speed up even more. Let's see if we can get these things made. There we go. We've got 1 more. There we go. We're finished. We've finished the road. So we just have to get 15 wood. There we go. Plop that down there. As you can see, I got a yellow warning saying, "My lord, no one is available to work on our new construction site." That's okay though. That's okay. As soon as they're finished with these, they will start going into building this. Now this requires 4 settlers or 4 people in order to be worked. So what we're going to do is we're going to hope that there's 4 idle villagers at the end of this construction phase. We do have four workers in order to work that. That's brilliant. That's really good. Okay, so they'll start working the stone now. They'll start gathering stone. And as you can see, here it comes. Here comes the stone. Awesome. So, here we go. Let's cut down some more trees. We've got 1 idle villager. Now, I need to bring this up. See, because it's all light thunder and lightning, we'll need a well. But as you can see, look, the heavy rain has actually flooded my farm fields, and I can't grow anything right now until those floods are dealt with by these 2 people here. So we're getting even more wood. We've got 51 stored. I think we'll need to build a stockpile soon. There we go. There's one right there. Build it there. And this guy's busy at work. He is cutting down lots and lots of trees. Right. Now that we have the resources for a well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it right. Where will I place it? Will I place it here? Or place it? I could get 2. I could put 1 there and 1 there, and put houses around the side. Put a road to the north into this big forested area, and I'll build a forester's bit there. Ah, yeah, let's do that. But as you can see, there's lots of things that you can build in this game. You can do it your own way as well. So what we'll do is we'll build a big road going north from the keep. Okay, we have 2. There we go. We've got 2 wells. And what we'll do is we'll build more houses. We'll build more houses right here and here. So we've got kind of 2 on each corner. We can't build any farms there. We can build a couple farms there. We could put a farm here and here, here and here. But we can't copy this kind of layout because we do have a barren bit of land, and this is going to be the road north. So let's quickly put down the road to the north. There we go. And what we'll do is on this last tile right here, when it's cut, we will place a forester's, or a forester, that's what it's called, a forester. So he's busy cutting away. Bear in mind I have sped this up a good little bit. We now have a small village. We have reached 25 occupants, but in our celebratory kind of phase, we have just been visited by a dragon. Check that guy out. He's rather big. Zoom right on his butt. So there we go. This is the view from the dragon's side of things. He can see that there's a little town here that he's gonna eat everybody up. Look at that. He's a big guy. He's spotted someone. He's tracked them. What a big guy he is. Right. Let's pay no attention to him. Let's continue. We've got 9 idle villagers, so we need to increase our food capacity. So what we'll do is we'll do this. And I'm leaving this middle tile. I'm leaving that barren for a second. I'll show you why eventually. Right. We have... What we'll do is we'll also place a granary right beside it. There's a reason why I'm leaving that barren. And I hope I'll be able to show you. I need 35 stone for it. I need a windmill. Basically, what a windmill does, improves productivity of farms adjacent, does not affect orchards. So see orchards, these big things right here, we can plant them and they'll produce a lot of food. It's basically having 3 or 2 farms in one, or 4 farms in one, should I say. So everybody's busy at work. We have housing, we have farms going. We don't have food yet, which is why our happiness is tanking. Everybody in basically the green shows that they are happy. They have facilities that they require. For example, they want access to charcoal, but they have neighbours, they have access to a road, and they have access to a well. Same as these folk, however, they don't have access to a well, which is a bit of a kick in the nuts. Let's speed it up again. Let's see if we can get that 35 stone. everybody is hard at work. This granary will also increase our, as you can see, it increased by 200. There we go. Everybody's filling it out now. They'll be moving all of this food from the keep, which will actually, in the winter, it'll spoil. Oh no, there's a fire right there, as you can see. Oh no, it's actually adjacent now. Oh no! Right, the granary has been saved. Has the house been saved? The house has been saved. This tile now is on fire. We need to put that out quickly. There we go. Panic averted. Panic averted. So, as you can see, in a short space of time, with a little bit of speed applied, you can get a really nice little village going. As you can see, we have our keep, we have our houses, and we have our granary. Let's finish off by putting our forester up here, and let's build him a stockpile. At the same time, let's put a well up here. That will stop that from going on fire. The next thing we need is a windmill. We've got 3 idle villagers, so those villagers need to be doing something. So we've got 4 idle villagers now. Even more people. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So we can hold 40 people. Now, it's not just these little standard hovels we can build. We can build cottages. Check that out. We can also build manors, but manors require gold. Gold in this game is collected by the taxman. The taxman is built through this. We need 50 stone in order to get a taxman, or a treasure room. So, let's build that windmill. Now you can see it's got a little diameter, a little radius, a little area of effect around it. There we go. Neatly placed in amongst my 8 farms. Brilliant. Right. I noticed that these guys don't have access to water. Now let's change that. Let's put a little well right there. And when we have the resources for it, we'll place another well in this tile right here. But for now, check that out, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little episode 1 of this series, folks. If you want to see more of this game, folks, leave a little like, leave a little comment below. Tell me if you're enjoying it, if you want to see more of it. Consider subscribing, ringing the little bell if I do continue it. If you're a fan of Life is Feudal or anything medieval, I do cover games such as that. Anyway, folks, I'm Mr. Feudal. This has been episode 1 of Kingdoms and Castles. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to do another episode on this if you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you all next time.